The United States has the highest incarceration rate in the world, with over 2 million people behind bars.
I'm here at 16 months.
I'm doing 7 years for burglary.
Sales of dangerous drugs.
Domestic violence, aggravated assault.
Burglary in the second degree.
Half of the people in prison have been there before. Brian Tears is one of them.
I got in a fight with my lady and I choked her for 3 seconds and scratched her. And I got 7 years. When I'm done with this sentence, I will have 23 years in prison.
But this time might be different for Brian. He's spending this sentence working alongside a small group of inmates, learning to tame wild horses. Like Brian, Justin Bonds has spent most of his adult life in prison. At 30, this is his second time behind bars. Why are you here?
I stole a car. It was just something that was at the spur of the moment, and I did it, and now I'm paying for it.
But in just 9 months, Justin's become one of the lead horse trainers at the prison, breaking in the toughest animals.
So this horse just got in about 3 days ago. It's never been touched. And they're bringing him into this pen for the first time here.
Let's go.
Until recently, this horse was among thousands of wild Mustangs roaming the American West. But there are too many horses on the plains, so the government rounds some of them up. These animals were brought here, to the Arizona State Prison in Florence, one of 5 correctional facilities in the country that runs a program where inmates learn to tame wild horses so they can be adopted.
So how many horses do you have in the program?
We have 22 over here.
22 horses.
In the training program. So they're in various stages. Some of them are finished, ready for adoption. Some of them are just started.
Randy Helm has worked with horses all his life, and now he runs this program, working with over a dozen inmates.
It's gentling, natural horsemanship, so we will take them from wild to just one step at a time, get them to do one thing consistently.
We watched Justin do just that with the new horse, taking the same steps, the same movements, over and over.
Probably one of the main principles in working with these horses is you want to make the wrong thing hard and the right thing easy. So when the horse does the wrong thing, they'll have to work a little bit more. We'll walk them around a little more. We'll trot them around a little more. When they do the right thing, all the pressure goes off and you just pet them. After a while, they go, hey, the right thing is a lot
better.
Works a lot better for me.
As is life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but these guys know they've made wrong decisions, and consequently it's harder. And maybe if they make the right decision, it's going to be easier.
The mirror image of the wild horse and the wild me, and just the simple basic steps of taming and overcoming fear has laid it out for me like a little roadmap. Hi, buddy. Hi.
This is Chris Duell's 5th time in prison.
Good boy. I have a problem. I'm a drug addict. I'm a drug addict. And my record shows it. My past shows it. And that's why I'm incarcerated. And I've been incarcerated, and been incarcerated, and been incarcerated. Keep going.
About half the people released from prison in America will be back behind bars within 3 years. But these inmates are less likely to end up incarcerated again. In other wild horse programs, only about 15% of participants have gone back to prison.
I'm able to see positive things happen to me in a short amount of time using the basic little steps, listening, learning, paying attention.
He's a good boy. Growing with that horse and learning how to love that horse, learning how to love. I didn't know how to love. That was a big thing for me too, I didn't know what love was. You don't hurt the ones you love, ever. Come on.
Part of taming these horses, the wild horses, is that you actually have to ride them. And today I'm going out on a ride with them. Each one of them, Chris and Justin, have horses that they've been working on themselves. And I'm taking Comanche, which I hear is a nice horse. One hopes.
We're hoping so. Yeah.
We're hoping so. Oh, I'll follow you guys.
We'll just do a little bit through here. And
Yeah, let's do it.
And when you're on the back of a horse and you're just riding, you know, I don't think about being in oranges or my case manager or my cellies. I just think about me and my horse. That's it.
Race you.
Your past may explain you, but your past will never excuse you. The horse comes with the past, they come with the past, so they're both working through things.
Seeing Justin and Chris with their horses, it's hard to think of them as criminals.
Why is it Nellie?
Because she's, whoa, Nellie. We've all learned a few things from these horses, you know. A lot of people in prison have that lack of completion. Here we're getting something that's totally untouched and completing it.
And as for that wild horse they had just brought in, after more than an hour, I watched Justin take the initial step towards taming it. This is the first time this animal has ever been touched by human hands.
How does it feel to be able to know that you're the first one to touch him?
It's pretty good. It feels good. You create like a little bond with them, you know. The first horse that I got from start to finish got picked up yesterday by somebody. It was kind of a little emotional when he left. It was more like happiness to see him leaving and going somewhere and being something, you know. If I could teach him to do it, then I can teach myself when I get out. I can go out and be something. This is Big Gus. He's a 3-year-old and he's our staff horse.
This is Ralph, the first horse I've ever trained.
This is my baby girl, Sheba. She's the first horse I've ever saddled and rode myself.
This is my horse, Freckles. He's 4, and he's my boy.
This is the horse named Samson, and I like this guy because he looks like a big St. Bernard puppy dog.